what you have coming out right now and what brings you to ThrillerFest?
Well, I'll tell you what, about 5 years ago, I was in L.A. at the L.A. Times Book Festival, and I met, and I call him John Escargot because I never could pronounce his name, John Escargot.
Oh, so now you could pronounce it.
Well, I can't look at it because then you get all screwed up, but just, okay, anyway, John, he said, you got to belong to this, and I didn't know what it was, blah, blah, blah. So I really put it off, didn't think about it, and then last year, they contacted me and said, would you please be a presenter? And I mean, all the bills were being paid. What's not to like about that? I need to come back to New York anyway, so it was a win-win situation. And I saw a lot of my friends, because writers don't see each other all that often. And it was a whole lot of fun. And so, yeah, I'm back. And my publisher, those sweethearts, they brought out the, can you believe this, 17th FBI on Tuesday, last Tuesday, Bombshell. It's available everywhere, all formats, you'll love it. I could lie, but I'm not in this case. And also, we're pushing in all the goodie bags, we had a teaser little booklet called The Final Cut. And this is my first co-written book with J.T. Ellison. Oh, cool. And it's out in September, and it's going to be, it's just dynamite, you know. A year and a half ago, I hadn't even picked her yet. And now we've got this wonderful book, so everything is good.
What is it like to co-write a book with someone?
We don't have 2 hours, okay? So I was very, very lucky. I took my time. Actually, what we did, I wanted to do it because I was kind of, you know, I'm doing the same old same. I wanted something different. And so I called Clive Cussler, and I said, let me rape your brain. And he told me everything, and I really liked the way he was dealing with stuff. And then I got my husband in there, and we called over all over the country to get recommendations for suspense thriller writers. And he read like 20 books, I read 20 books, and believe it or not, he picked J.T. Ellison and I did, totally independent of each other. And this now, 5 or 6 months have gone by, and then I called her. And I said, this is what we're blah, 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 blah. But there were so many things since it was new, I didn't even know what to ask. It turns out, I'm a type A. What if I had gotten a type B who liked rice when I would have killed him. I would have shot him in the head. It wouldn't have worked. The only problem we have is we don't outline. We're called pantsers. We write by the seat of our pants. So when I write down, I have no clue what's going to happen, and she doesn't either. So this was one of the big, it was a challenge to try. So we've learned now how to do it. And the one thing I would recommend to anyone who wants to do this is that when she wrote the two main characters, I read them and I said, well, who are they? Because we had totally different ideas. And it has to be in my voice, you know, totally in my style. So there are just certain things you have to learn. But it worked out. We're very good friends. We talk every day. And communication is the most important thing every day. You know, I'd like to do it with you, and I could, like, insult you and stuff.
Bring it on. Bring it on. Now, what's your writing process like? How many hours a week do you write?
I write every day except the weekend, but again, if you have a deadline, I can write in the closet at midnight. It doesn't give me a candle. It does not matter. I'm a morning person. I'm at the computer at 6:30, but I love to do Facebook. I'm on every morning, and it kind of turns into a blog, and everybody loves it, and I love it. And then I'm at the computer by 7:30, my writing, and I write till 11, and then I'm done for the day, and there's all this other stuff.
Oh, that's nice, and then you have your whole day.
Well, it's not quite like that. little more complicated, you know. I hate to admit this to you, but it will happen to you too. You go over 40, and you are at the gym. You are at the gym. I'm sorry, it happens to all of us.
Yeah, I don't work out very much.
You will, trust me. So, yeah, I'm a morning person, type A, and all this good stuff. And
that's why you're
71
so
books.
Wow.
On the other hand, Nora Roberts and I started writing about the same time. And she's written over 400. I will also tell you she's an alien. Okay. Yeah, she accepts this. We've discussed it. I accept this, Catherine. I'm an alien.
Do you are there any other books you have out or that you're working on that you want to tell our audience about?
Well, you know how you have the hardcover one year and then it comes out in paperback the next. So Backfire is now out in paperback, and it's number 4 on the Times, the New York Times, so that's good. I'll find out next Wednesday how Bombshell comes in. But this is the first time pre-orders are very, very important because you know, the first week sales, the velocity of sale is what the New York Times goes on.
Okay.
And so the pre-orders, they will try to ship them immediately so they arrive to the person who ordered them on pub date. And then they're counted in the first week sales. So this just gives you a shoot up, and we had, we were beating the best cookbook pre-orders. Not Paula
awesome.
Dean, poor Paula, I'm sorry about that. But anyway, no brain, never mind. Let's not even go there. Why didn't she listen to me, you know?
Right.